Oh my gosh, hi. Before we get into the video, I wanted to talk about that surprise thing from that I mentioned in the previous video. It's not coming this weekend. It's coming next weekend because of delays and stuff, and it still has to come to Canada. So I'm sorry about that. But moving on to today's topic, this thing. It's a Maisto. It's a Dodge Charger. It's of the LD generation, so the same one as from 2011, except with different front and rear, and different tech, of course, different engine options. And now we get, or circa 2015, 2016, we get the Hellcat, and now we get even more wild versions. Uh, I thank Dodge, honestly, for doing this stuff still, because like nobody's gonna do it anymore other than them. Getting into the details. So it is a Maisto fresh metal. It's not gonna have the most detail of any model. Alright. The grille is painted. It's all painted, no lens, tail light, or headlights. And the taillights are actually just matte black, which is really weird. I wish they were red. But, you know, got the very aggressive front end. I like it. Vents, bumper molded pretty well. So the design of this thing is very debated on in the car community. My stance on it, I love it. I feel like I'm sponsored by Dodge at this point, but if I like something, I'll tell you guys. And I love the Chargers personally. People always complain, it's like, oh, it should have been a two-door, and I definitely understand because the originals were always two doors, but it's a full-size car. And back then, especially with the 69 Charger, it's always been a family car. Even though it has two doors, it's always a family car to compete with Impala, Ford Galaxy, whatever else there was. So I think turning it into a four-door sedan is like a very focus issues again, sorry. A very good evolution in my opinion, but you can tell me what you guys think. Alright, so the hood looks good, I think. I feel like, yeah, that's definitely a design cue that's carried over from the 69. Maybe a bit like an inverted, because the original ones had like a caved in hood, but this one is poking up. Onto the side, there's no interior, just matte black, just plain black windows. No side marker lights. The rear one has them here and here. Orange in the front, red in the back. Wheels look good. They're just generic wheels like Hotwheels does. The signature Charger thing on the side. Windows look alright. Side mirrors molded in. Gas cap, that's really wide panel gap. That's fine by me though. Wait. Yeah, I can fit my whole nail in there. And here's that tail light. It's not the world's best, but it's alright. Exhaust molded in, unpainted, which would have been nice if they were. They definitely have the ability to paint it all. They just obviously choose not to, because of it probably costs. But even then, the older Charger, the previous version, like the 2011, 2014 version, they painted everything up really nicely. But of course it wasn't to scale, it was too small. I have it. I won't be showing it though. But yeah. It was just too short. and plus the with the front end on that one, it would definitely be a bit longer than the 2015 Plus. Okay, shark fin, and yep, place 4 license plate, but you know, nothing there. To the bottom. Yeah, and I guess I'm more comfortable with showing my hands now. That's good, I guess. Got these weird things happening here. I don't know what that's about. FCA, yeah, it's a 2015, but really this can be any year from 2015 to now. So I can do whatever I want and say this is a 2021 Charger SXT. Because you can get this front end, this body kit on the SXT up to the RT with the Hemi in it, I believe. Because the new front, the cooler front end comes up to the Charger GT, and it's an optional thing, I think. There's definitely something that's supposed to go there, but I don't know why it's like that. It's like there's residue from a sticker. I don't know. It's weird. But that is really it for this model. Toy. And now I guess I will go to comparisons with the real version. I think that looks alright. Missing the fog lights and the signature kind of loop. No Dodge logo on there. Okay, I really have to hold this better. Yeah. Now the rear. Ontario plate, fellow Ontarian. I think the back is molded pretty well. It's casted well, but obviously underpainted and stuff. The exhausts are molded really well. And no side marker reflectors represented. And what I find really interesting about this car, I guess I should have mentioned earlier, but alright, set up again. The door mirrors, the door handles are one of the last of their kind. They're lift up door handles rather than like a stick going across like a Nissan logo door handle. I kind of call them that. I think that's a new term I've invented. And the Challenger does that too. It's so weird. I don't know why they would do that. There's no real reason that I can think of. So yeah. Alright. Now comparing the Charger to other cars. Here we got the previous generation Charger from 2006. Mine came, unfortunately, with a big paint flaw on it. Looks like it was hit. Rear-ended. So, I don't know if I've mentioned this before in the video, but I think this is very close, if not outright true 164, because I looked up the dimensions on this thing, and guess what? It's 198.4 inches long. Now guess how big this is compared to it. You're probably thinking smaller, right? Well, it's in real life, it's 200 inches long, and hopefully I can get them lined up. That looks bigger to me. Maybe not. The gap, the difference is much smaller looking in real life, but that looks like a 2-inch difference. Well, yeah, 200.4 inches, so around 2.8 inches difference. I get 98s in math, so I can barely do that. Alright, moving on to a true 164 Auto World Dodge Challenger. That's a huge two-door car. I love it though, I love the Challenger. Yeah. The width, it's the wide body, so it's going to be a bit wider. Of course, there's a lot of Mopars in this episode. If it'll focus, how about a original Dodge Charger? Not the original, second gen, I think. It just doesn't want to focus. Why? See, it's much bigger car than the new one, and a bit wider too. So yeah, I think they did this thing like perfect justice. They did such a good job on it. They made the yeah, this is what I was talking about. It's concave inside. That's convex. And they also grew those character lines here and made it actually part of the body styling. So yeah, that's very good. Okay, next. Dodge Durango from Greenlight. I'm holding my phone on my tripod and I don't want to bend it because it'll be loud, so sorry about that. Yep, they got the signature Dodge taillight. Okay, I'll put that back. Next is a Dodge Dart from Greenlight. Angle them differently. I think with the Dodge Dart, Dodge had such a big missed opportunity with this thing because they could have made a Subaru WRX Focus RS competitor and made it like the Dodge Dart SRT Swinger. But yeah, plus it's like a Focus. It's like a badge engineered Fiat anyways, so I don't know if they had that much freedom with it, which sucks. Yep. Next is a Chrysler 200. Also by Greenlight. And just never ends. Yeah, at first I actually measured these up and I thought they that looked bigger than this, but it does look smaller than it, which is accurate because this, or no, bruh. I think, yeah, no, I remember now. This is actually supposed to be a smaller car, but I think they look about the same size to me, so yeah. Alright, another Mopar pickup truck, Dodge Ram, with a tonneau cover. Alright. Still a few more. Matchbox Jeep Renegade. Don't roll. See the width. Okay, don't. How about a Kia Stinger? The Kia Stinger is 190 inches long, so maybe it's a little bit big, or the Charger's a tiny bit small, but I think they're pretty good together. They don't look out of place. Volkswagen Beetle. Alright. My last couple should be Colorado. There we go. And a Nissan. Guess what? You probably saw it before, but R390 GT1 by Hot Wheels. It's a pretty long car. In Hot Wheels form anyways. Alright, so I guess that does it for this thing. Gotta put away the cars. I got it with another vehicle. It like didn't come with it, but I bought two cars. It's a Maisto RV77 or RV770. That's what it's called. And it's just a generic one. Looks like a Chrysler 300. Reminds me of the Midnight Club traffic car. Chrysler 300, so that's cool, but yeah. I like this thing. I think it's pretty alright. It doesn't look out of place, in my opinion, but I'm sure all of you might not be as big of a fan as I am of it. And maybe you also wonder why they didn't do like the Hellcat or something. I'm glad they did this. I don't have a 2015 Plus Charger from Greenlight, which is true 164 yet, so I can't compare it to this, unfortunately. But yeah, that's really it. Thanks for watching. Bye.